I'm recording from Tuesday, 6/6/2017. SPY S&P ETF is still in long-term uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows. Recent trend action is broke out to the all-time high and is now starting to pull back. Bull market. No pre-market movers to mention. The one trade of the day yesterday that was on my radar, got that from Kunal actually, was Light. So what's the setup in Light? Light is an uptrending stocks, making higher highs, higher lows. At 52-week highs, kind of going sideways, like a price rejection, the 52-week high. So we got 9 days sideways, kind of tightening up at the all-time high. So that's the setup. The trigger is the break above the level. 59, 25, this kind of area is being an obvious level as well, and no resistance above. So the entry intraday would have been high-level consolidation. So we do, kind of, I wouldn't necessarily call this opening spike because it does, take to about 10 o'clock to get here. We've gone up about $3.5. Let me see, the ATR was about 450. So, maybe still could go long here. In the sideways, it's above the opening range. Didn't really spike up too much. I mean, it wasn't like this happened in 2 bars. It definitely happened across like 30 minutes. So, above the Cove area, above the prior 3 days range. We opened down, I like that too. And so sideways here, adding on flags, sideways consolidation, adding in there, adding in here. And then my plan is to be out by 3 o'clock because I have to get my incentive for Bulls Wall Street. So that was the trade yesterday for sure. This may not be the cleanest entry signal, so if I didn't get it here, then that's all right. So Wayfair, consumer cyclical. Light is in the tech sector, so we wanted to mention that too. Tech is a hot sector. Okay, back to W, consumer cyclical. Big picture is coming off sideways base, kind of the volume gap. Setup is that we are just going sideways a couple days right at the all-time high after we kind of broke out from this sideways range. So setup is a couple days sideways all-time high, doji days too, so above 68.91 would be our trigger level. So intraday we open up, trade through the levels, so now we're trading at all-time highs here. This is the orange line is the opening range, my 15-minute opening range high. So my entry would have been this sideways consolidation, really tight, nice and tight consolidation later in the day. Just would have risked just below there, or if I had to VWAP, and once again I'm selling out right around 3 o'clock, so may not have been a gangbuster win, but all of my rules and checks in play. This is kind of sloppy looking off the open, so maybe just avoided it just because of the slot, but all the principles are there of Cove trade. Wasn't a gap up, go up, wasn't too far, too fast, still within the wide range ATR. There was no opening spike. It's about outside the past 3 days range. It's Cove trade. It's outside the 15-minute opening range. So, and I have one of my entries. Last but not least, Tesla, which is the godsend to all traders. It has awesome trades all the fucking time. Tesla, consumer cyclical, makes electric cars in an obvious long-term uptrend. The setup is just breaking out to new all-time highs in a trending stock. We're outside the past 3 days range above 348.44, so just a trend trade. Trigger being, so setup is uptrending stock. Trigger 348.44. So we break out to the all-time high at this level, open lower. Oh my god, that's awesome. We're now at this point we're above the opening range high, so consolidation here would have been my first entry. Second one, so we got 1 tap, 2 tap. Prior resistance becomes support entries right here. Could have maybe would have added later in the day. We're kind of getting along in the tooth as far as like the wide range ATR. We said wide range ATR in Tesla is about $13. So at that point we have gone. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now. We've gone about $13. So I would according to my if I'm paying attention to the wide range ATR, so I know not to add there. So this is the beast entry right here. You could even call this a flag. But I really like the sideways is really nice here, and the prior resistance becomes support entry, being the stud muffin entry right there. So Tesla and Light yesterday were the stocks to trade, so I think I put 3 good videos back to back. Just say again, Tesla did not go up too far too fast, did not opening spike, did not gap up, go up. It's above the Cove area, outside the past 3 days range, above the 15-minute opening range high. Light and Tesla were both trend trades. So I was just about to say, I put together 3 proper videos now: setup, trigger, entry, avoid list, rules. It's actually, the acronym spells STEER. So anyway, so STEAR. If I just ask myself about those every trade, then I have a setup, a trigger, an entry, check my avoid list, check my rules, and there are trades every day that fit that list, and it's about sticking to doing that. And obviously, if I can do that, then the money will follow. So it's not about trying to make money today. I really like that I stuck to what I was going to say, and I didn't trade money on Tuesday, just reinforcing the fact that there are trades every day. I don't have to be trading. I don't have to push buttons, even though the opportunities exist that I could, trade a stock live. I didn't do it my first couple days per your recommendation, and I think that's putting me in a position of mental strength going into today's trading session. So we'll see if there are any good setups today, and I'll shoot you a video tomorrow and let you know how today's trading session goes. Later, man.